Hi, my name is Harriet Walker. I'm a dietitian and personal trainer. Today we're going to make a new recipe for you guys. It's going to be a winter warmer. We all know as it gets colder we go searching for the comfort food. This is a really quick, easy one to get you through the colder months without undoing all your hard work. So I'm doing a brown rice and feta stuffed capsicum. So we're going to start off with our capsicum over here. We're just going to take the top off, but we're going to leave the top for later on. 1, 2, leave the tops over there. We also want to get rid of the stuff in the middle. I'll cut that out. That comes out in one piece. Same with the other one. And we'll just set those aside. So next we have the brown rice. I've pre-cooked some brown rice here. Really easy to do. Popping that into a bowl. So that's about 2 cups. Then I've got some Boozy Creek Yarrawonga white feta. You can use normal feta. I just like saying Yarrawonga. So the feta is a really nice salty kick to the recipe. It's also a little bit of protein from the dairy, which is good, which makes it really satisfying. So I'll just chop those up into little cubes, down like that. Don't have to be too careful, just as long as they're all around the same size, it's all good. So this is a local feta we picked up from the farmer's market, so where possible, I like to try and keep it local. So we've put that in there. We've got some spring onions as well. So spring onions are from are really high in allicin, which is a really good immune booster. So in the colder months, keeping up your onion on your garlic is a natural way of boosting your immune system without having to revert to any multivitamins or other things. So you just take the first little layer off the spring onion. So I'm just chopping the top off and just taking that first kind of stringy layer off. And then just finely slicing them. So I've finally chopped the spring onions. I've got 3 spring onions there. Then to that I'm adding about 1/4 of a bunch of mint. I've pulled this out of the garden fresh this morning. How good is that? The good thing about herbs like mint and spices is they're not adding any energy or calories to the recipe, but they're adding a whole lot of flavour. So good tip for adding extra flavour to your food is getting amongst and learning about the herbs and spices and the different combinations here. So we've got mint, which is a really fresh taste. And then I'm adding also some flat leaf parsley as well, also from my garden. So just making a little ball of that. I might use a bigger knife for this one. So again, about 1/4 of a bunch for that one there. Then we're adding just a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon's a great natural antimicrobial, and it's also good for insulin sensitivity as well. So adding that to a recipe is a really great way of free of calories and free of energy, but actually adding a whole lot of value nutritionally. So a teaspoon of that, maybe 1.5 teaspoons. So to that I'm going to add just a teaspoon or so of olive oil just to bring it all together. I'm using a Laurel Bray Olive Estate olive oil. So this is a local from Goulburn, cold pressed, extra virgin. So drizzle that, probably more than a teaspoon. But that's a-okay. Give that a stir through and we're almost there. So in a very short amount of time we've put together a really tasty recipe. So next I'm just going to grab our capsicums, Pop those there. Got a baking tray. So now we're just stuffing the mixture into the capsicums. Easy as that, don't overfill them, otherwise they'll spew everywhere. That's a bit gross. But you can also see there's lots of colour here. So capsicums full of antioxidants, they're bright red colour. We've got the herbs, the onion, the mint. These are all really satisfying ingredients, beautiful comfort food for winter. So then we just pop their little hats back on. Okay, so now that these are stuffed, they're ready to go in the oven at about 180 degrees for 30 minutes or until the capsicum's nice and soft. So there we go. These have just come out of the oven after half an hour. They're nice and soft and they're ready to go. So just an example of one of the many ways we can get through winter without opting for the bad choices for comfort food, and add some more veggies to our diet at the same time.